Ranbir Kapoor owns the company that is making Ramayana, not a fee or a part of the profits, the company itself. He bought 12.5 lakh shares of the company at rupees 120, roughly around 15 crore rupees or $2 million. Today the value of that amount is approximately 36 crore rupees. Ranbir made a profit of rupees 21 crores before the film even released. Now you would assume that a film makes money or a producer makes money when the film does well. People buy tickets, everybody likes it, and everybody gets paid. That is usually how this works, but that is not the case in this film. So stay with me till the very end, where I share 3 things that you can check to see whether a film was made to be watched or to be talked about. This is just the first number. There is another number I found genuinely interesting, and I will share it towards the end. Let me explain what he actually bought, because this is the bit nobody is explaining. Prime Focus is not the studio in a traditional sense. It is a publicly traded company. You can buy its shares right from your phone, just like you can for say Reliance or TCS. And just like any other stock, its share prices move every day. Last year, Ranbir Kapoor was allotted 12.5 lakh shares of the company, and this was publicly announced. Now an actor owning a piece of the company is not a scandal. In fact, it allows the actor to care about the film and the production for several years instead of the 3 weeks that are mandated under their regular contract. I worked on more than 3,000 of these film contracts. A fee gets an actor to show up, ownership gets them to stay. But this also changes what they're hoping for, and that's the rest of this video. So where did these 21 crores come from? It did not come from the film. The release is still 14 weeks away. It came from us, from you and me talking about it. When the first look of the movie came out, the value of Prime Focus went up 1,000 crore rupees. And when the trailer came out this July, the share value again rose 35%. And this is where you come in. I mean you, watching this video right now. You watched the trailer probably twice, shared it with a friend, argued under some comments about the quality of CGI. Every single one of those things tells the market that the film is a big deal, and that is what share prices run on. You didn't buy the ticket. You didn't spend a single rupee. Yet, you are doing the work for somebody else. For 10 years, I've reviewed contracts where an actor gets paid if the film does well. Here, the money moved before the film even released. This is a different arrangement, and I don't think that the people watching the trailer are aware of it. Now, the graphics. Everybody has the same complaint, and I think that deserves an answer. The forest looks fake. Chitrakoot, Panchvati, Ram on the horse. It looks like a computer, not a place. Dune was shot in Jordan. Kantara was shot in a real forest at a fraction of this money, and allegedly this is the most expensive movie in Indian cinema yet. The complaint is correct, and I'm not defending these shots, but I want to explain why we're still getting this after all the backlash on Adipurush. The visual effects on this film are being done by a company called DNEG. Serious stuff with 8 Oscars. It did Interstellar and Dune. Now Prime Focus owns almost all of DNEG, and DNEG is where Prime Focus makes its money. So almost 80% of Prime Focus's revenue comes from DNEG. So think about where the money goes. Fly the cast to Jordan, pay for flights, pay for hotels, pay for crew. That is an expense, and that money is never going to come back. However, build a forest on a computer at DNEG, and the money moves from one entity to the other within the same group. And that entity is the one that the markets are watching. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. This is perfectly legal, disclosed. It's part of their annual report. But you asked why India's most expensive movie ever looks like a green screen. The money didn't run out. Look at who was getting paid. Right, so the 3 things that I promised you. For any big film, check these 3 things. 1. Find out who is producing the film. Search their name along with share price. If a stock market page comes up, you know that this movie has 2 audiences like we discussed. Number 2. Search the film's name along with the words theatrical rights. You will get the rough number that the makers were asking for the film, and you might also chance upon an actual deal. On Ramayana, the makers asked for 500 crores for India, and Dharma only paid 250 crores. That single drop is the market reviewing the film before you've had a chance to look at it. 3. Find out who's doing the visual effects on the film and who owns that entity. If it is the same as the producer, then you know where the bulk of the producing budget is going to go. 5 minutes any film, and you will know the things that the trailer was never going to tell you. So here's where I've landed. Everybody is asking whether Ramayana is going to be good, and I think that stopped being a relevant question when a public company became its producer. For some people, the film is already paid in a way that it does not need any of us to watch it. And look, I hope the film turns out extraordinary. I hope to be proven wrong and to enjoy it in theaters. I'll tell you why this part kind of gets me. When the film comes out and it's bad, the director gets all the blame for it. But nobody sees that the structure of the film was already frozen months before it ever went on the floor by somebody with a calculator.